are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to your favorite channel, Blueclouds Media channel. Streaming live on two platforms at the same time. Your trusted source for all things Chelsea. I'm your host, Nizam, with my co-host, Stephen G. We are diving deep into the latest transfer news with today's live stream. We have a packed agenda with major developments surrounding three key players: Axel Disasi, Mathys Tel, and Cesare Casadei. Also, we're gonna talk about later on in the stream. We'll talk about John Durham's latest link to the Saudi Pro League, Al Nassr to be precise. Will the deal materialize, or will Al Nassr go in for Victor Boniface or John Durham? John Durham's price tag is way over a lot of Premier League teams and what they are asking for. So we're gonna look into that. So Disasi, Mathys Tel, Cesare Casadei, get ready for the breaking news and in-depth analysis and exclusive insight. Don't forget, one more thing you gotta do. Always don't forget to like the stream, hit that subscribe button also to the channel, and join the conversation as the stream goes on. We are live. We'll be here. We'll be engaging with you. We'll send the link there in the comment section for you to join and have your say, like we do as usual each and every day. So yes, Blueclouds Media is here for about an hour and a half with his brother Stephen G. So stick with us. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back, folks. Today's stream news that we'll be looking at is Axe is being reported by transfer guru Fabrizio Romano and other accredited journalists on the social media platform. We'll be starting with Axel Disasi. Aston Villa have submitted an official bid for the would I say ex Monaco defender, now Chelsea defender. Chelsea want him to go on loan, but we've heard this news, but haven't been that much of updates on Disasi. Will he get his loan move done? We haven't seen the latest development yet, but we're gonna go deep into the latest news on Disasi as the conversation keep going on. We'll break down all the details on Disasi. Also, we'll talk about Mathys Tel. Yes, Mathys Tel, a player that is more versatile, can play as a winger, also can be a striker. Bayern Munich forward has reportedly rejected a move to Chelsea, citing concern over playing time. There is more into it. If you're a young player and you're scared of competition, then I don't know how good you think you can be in the future. You're scared of competition? Are you really looking at what Chelsea have and you're scared to join Chelsea because of who you're going to compete with? Come on, give me a break, Mathys Tel. And also, last but not the least, we'll be talking about Cesare Casadei. Lazio are in talk to sign the young midfielder on loan, but salary negotiations are proving to be a stumbling block. We'll be providing the latest update on Cesare Casadei situation and assess his potential loan destination if Lazio move doesn't work for Casadei. So, guys, there, like I said, I've gone through the whole news, and we're gonna get into it. Steven is here in the studio with me. Welcome back to the show, Steven.
You're right.
I'm doing wonderful, bro. I'm doing wonderful. Few developing news for Chelsea FC fans and some other news in the Premier League we'll be looking into today's show. But I'm very, very happy that you're here joining me today, going through the news.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Sorry, I was just trying to find the timer because I forgot to send it to you and pin it yesterday, so I had to go through my history on my laptop, and obviously because that was early yesterday, it meant I'd opened so many tabs of YouTube and flipping Discord and everything that it took me a while to scroll and find it. So I was just finding it now.
Okay, that's okay. Let me whilst you're going through that, I know you got it already. Go through some few of these comments are coming in. I've seen DJ, I've seen Nehemiah, I've seen Nehemiah there. I've seen my brother who joined us yesterday, Rally Tyler, also in the studio here. He is coming from a YouTube channel by name the Normality channel with Riley Tyler. Big up to you, brother. I hope your day is going on well. Nehemiah Fahad says, sad to see. Real sad to see. I don't want Alejandro Hernacho over there, and also he went on to say, "We are not more a big club. We're not more a big club."
Oh my days, we're really doing this stuff now.
Nehemiah, I want you to come and explain to me why you think so. You guys will be the same people who will go at these directors, at these owners that they're bringing in wrong players. It's not that easy, Nehemiah. Remember, you have to make your homework very well, or say due diligence, and make sure this is the right player that fits for what Enzo Maresca is looking for. If the player doesn't want to be at the football club, you don't have to force him. You don't have to. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to. But also something that will be lacking at the football club is, remember, during the time of Frank Lampard, he was the leader, the one that could convince players like Timo Werner, convince players like Kai Havertz to join the football club. We need that kind of a person with these sporting directors to lead them and convince these up-and-coming players to be able to make it easy to join Chelsea. I think that could be one of the things that we're lacking at this moment, because ex-players with big names influence players to join these big clubs. So it could be one of the reasons. But yeah, Nehemiah Tel going to Manchester United. Let's see how things pan out by the end of the transfer window. Transfer window it will be closed, but we're not far off. Monday, it will be here till it closed all the way. Big up to my big brother DJ Sav, also sharing his opinion on the comment section here. He says, big up to you, Nee and Steven. We are a laughing stock on every platform. I'm even watching today. Our owners, I've been watching today. Our owners and directors are running our club. I hope this gets pointed out today. We will get into it. We will get into it, but we have to look at the bigger picture. There's something that they're not doing right, and I don't think it's the owners. I don't think the owners are buying these players. They have 2-3 guys in charge. Laurie Stewart, with Stanley, and one more in charge of these transfer, and they are the one doing it. But the owners also haven't helped himself. And the owners, there's one person that we're always going to talk about is Egg Barley. Todd Bowley, we haven't
seen. No, Ego Barley.
Ego Barley. All right, big up to you too, Tyler. Big up to you. And big up everyone there from Nehemiah. Big up to you, to yourself, Nehemiah. DJ Sub, I do agree. Absolutely. I do agree with DJ. Check, is he Fabrizio? Is it Fabrizio tweet?
It's going to be the one about Watkins.
Garnacho to save Chelsea's season. Let's go. Heck no, man. Scala, be very careful over there. Scala, be very careful. We don't want your player. Scala, we are not signing Garnacho, bro. Absolutely. Yes, Scala wants to fight with Chelsea fans here today. You will get it. Big up to you, DJ. BJ from CFC. It says the DJ. Big up to you, DJ Scala United. Get out of here from Nehemiah. DJ Sava Garnacho will happen, in my opinion, since Tel rejected us. It obviously. And also, I've been hearing something yesterday that Garnacho could happen because United need to sell. At least they need to sell about 1 or 2 players. Amiram is going to get that player from, is it the French league? What's his name again? Badu or something? Is it Badu or something? Another Ghanaian player. Big up to you. Is it Sahil? It's Sahil, right? Sahil Jr. says, I fear if we don't sign a striker, we will not finish in the top 4 this season. And if Jackson get injured, we are done, which I do agree with you. Jackson need help. It's not that, like I said, Jackson has really improved from last season, but the goals that he's scoring is not enough for us to make it to top 4. And if Jackson goes a game without scoring, Palmer goes a game without scoring, none of our wingers offer any goals at all. So this is a big problem, big situation at Chelsea Football Club. We need strikers. Someone need to come in, at least different idea, different profile of a player. If at least a target man to help Nicholas Jackson for the rest of the season. Scarlett said, I'm not fighting. I just want some retribution for Mount. He wants your money back. Man is serious about getting his money back, Scala. All right, guys, if you don't know Scala is a strong Manchester United fan. Always with us here, giving us an update from Manchester United Football Club. So we're always happy to have Scala in the building. The Tyler said, big up to you. Big up to you too, Tyler. He says, Garnacho, get out of here. Garnacho, get out of here. Man United and Tottenham asked about Tales from Fabrizio Romano. As it seems Nkuku will stay from Nehemiah. Thank you very much for the update, Nehemiah. Let's see how, if United, I was thinking the only way that Nkuku can have his wish going to Bayern Munich, and then Chelsea can also have their wish by having Tel to the football club. But reports are saying Tel doesn't want competition. Mathys Tel doesn't want it. So DJ says selling Felix to Aston Villa makes no sense either. Why are we making another team better that we are competing with top four with? Again, another bad decision. I agree with you. Even Disasi going to Aston Villa, it's even a bad decision we're making. If you can send Disasi to one of the mid-table teams, not way down, maybe Ipswich or some other team, that would be fine. But Disasi to Aston Villa, this is the team that have a high seed of making top four, and you sending your player, which we know he can be better, Disasi to Villa. That's a big axe over there. Makim, big up to you, Makim. Good evening to everyone out there. Makim said, big up to Neem, big up to the chat. So thank you very much, Makim, for everyone joining us here on the show. One thing I want to tell you guys to don't forget to do this little piece for me.
Like,
comment, and subscribe. And also, one more thing, smash that like button.
Smash the like button.
Let's go. Steven, you've
Mhm.
you've heard the voice of the channel. The fans have talked. They've air out the comments in the comment section below, and also the reports are coming in. We're gonna start from Axel Disasi. Mathys Disasi is there. What do you think? Disasi situation. Is he gonna get that move? And what is holding his move to Aston Villa? What's delaying it?
I don't think there's any delay, to be honest. I think it's just one of those things that obviously it's going to take time. Plus, there's other clubs that have interest in him as well. So it's not simply just Aston Villa. There'll be other clubs talking to Chelsea and the player. So you don't know if he's got to end up changing his mind. Maybe he wants to hear all his options before he makes a final decision.
All right, let's see how things shape up in a few days. And looking at how Chelsea are selling, or they've been linked with players moving to Aston Villa, don't you really? Are you worried about how Chelsea are trying to strengthen another club that is fighting or competing with Chelsea for the top four slot?
I mean, technically, Villa should be fighting for top four with Chelsea, technically speaking. I'm not that concerned because realistically, right?
Yeah.
If I get the Premier League table up for a second, I mean, at the moment, Villa are 3 points behind us, so they're very close, but I don't know how much longer Forest can keep up their form, is one thing. And fifth place could also turn into Champions League as well, especially if PSG get knocked out of the Champions League tonight. It increases the chances because for that to happen, Man City would have to win. At that point, England are in pole position to get one of the top two places and therefore get a bonus UCL place, Champions League place. So after tonight, we'll have a better idea on how likely it is that England get a fifth Champions League place. At that point, I'm not concerned. If England have Man City knocked out tonight and PSG is still in, I still have a bit of concern, but England would still be in pole position to get one of those two places because they've got such a lead at the moment. And I think France have already had about 2 or 3 of their clubs eliminated. So there's that as well. So for me, at this current point in time, I'm not that concerned because there is the possibility we have 5 English Champions League teams. But at the same time, it's not smart business. As much as I'm not worried, it's going without saying that it's not smart business.
It's not a smart business. I think
because if you sell them both instead of loaning, I mean, Disasi looks like it's got to be a loan.
Yeah.
I'd imagine Felix will probably end up being a loan, but who knows at this point. But if you were to sell them on permanence to Aston Villa or another Premier League club, then yeah, then you've got issues, big issues down the line. Whether or not it affects you this season remains to be seen, but certainly next season it could become a bigger issue.
And very, very interesting. Thank you very much, Stephen. But a few from Nehemiah and DJ Sab said Tel has already said he doesn't want to come to Chelsea, come to us. So why are we going for a player that has rejected us, according to DJ Sab? Nehemiah said,
I've just seen someone report that that's not true, by the way.
Rejected us.
Also, if he did reject us, all I'm going to tell you is that apparently it's because he don't want competition. If he don't want competition, don't want him here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean,
but there is a report coming out now saying that he hasn't rejected Chelsea.
Who's the report coming from, Stephen?
I need to check the reliability, but there is one coming out now saying that he hasn't.
Okay.
I think there's some sort of Sky Germany link. I think that's who it is. I think it's Sky Germany.
All right. Very interesting, guys. So keep your comment coming. We're still live. We'd like you to be streaming on two platforms. Like I said, X. You can find us on X. If you're on X, follow the account on X, Blueclouds Media on X, and also you can find us on YouTube at the same time. And welcome to the show.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Riley Tyler, welcome back to the show again. What do you have for us today, brother?
Well, in fact, I want to have my comments on Disasi. Right. The offer, I haven't seen the offer yet. What's the offer for Disasi? The asking price?
Loan with a loan fee, and then I think they've still got to discuss the amount of salary that they'll cover and what we cover. But it seems like it's got to be a loan and not a permanent.
If he goes out on the loan, he's going to get the goals and then come back, and hopefully he'll get the goals for us against the big teams. But do you know what? I don't see Garnacho coming into this club at all. We have too many players as it is, and if we get another one in, it's gonna be unfortunate. Because do you know what? Garnacho, if he comes in, we gotta reject the bids as soon as possible. Because look at it this way. We have too many players that we have bought. We're lucky to not break the PSR rules, but the trouble is within the pricing, the asking fee for a particular player, particularly Garnacho. If we can't get the offer for him, we can't get him whatsoever. And I'm now asking the club to not get Garnacho whatsoever.
That's Tyler's opinion. Don't get Garnacho or whatsoever. The price tag is very huge. And no United fans are waiting for something like that to happen so they can get their money back that is spent on man like Mason Mount. Yeah, Mason Mount. That 60 to 70 million that they pay for Mason Mount has been bad dealings for United, and they're looking for a revenge. Come get Garnacho. But what if hypothetically Chelsea make that deal on Alejandro Garnacho and it end up being a good transfer? He becomes so good for Chelsea. Will United fans pay dearly for that wish that we want him out of the football club? Would they? Time will tell. We have a DJ here. We have Scala here. DJ, I know you're really in pain, or maybe you have so much in your heart you want to discuss, or in your head you want to talk about regarding these owners and sporting directors transfer dealing so far. DJ, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, big up me, big up Stephen, big up Riley. I think it's the first time I've seen you on the chat here on the stream, bro. Big up to you, and big up to Scholars and everyone in the comments. Yeah, bro, I've got a lot to say on what's going on, to be honest with you. Here's my thing, right? If there's actually 60 million to go and spend on a player and it's Garnacho, right? Okay. I'm hearing today that Arsenal had a bid for Ollie Watkins rejected at 60 million. You're trying to tell me we can't go and get a player of Ollie Watkins' talent to bring him to the football club to score us the goals? So I don't want João Felix to go anywhere. But if he has to go to Aston Villa and Ollie Watkins can come in, why the heck are we not looking at this deal? We're crying out for a striker. This guy's banging in goals for Aston Villa. And here we are letting this guy Arsenal come in for an offer for him. I know it's been rejected by Aston Villa, apparently to Fabrizio Romano, because he's now made it clear now, because apparently it came on the secret scout first, and now Fabrizio's reported it as well.
First and said,
yeah,
a bit of credit would be nice next time, Fab.
Yeah. But now it's come out, but the bottom line is Aston Villa rejected the bid now, right? Yeah, because obviously they want to try and sell. I think they want to try and sell. What's the other striker who wanted to go and sign
to Saudi?
Yeah, all right. So how I'm looking at the situation is we don't need Garnacho, and I keep saying it all the time. We bring this guy in here. Why are we going for a player that we've already got? I've said on our wingers, right? We're already loaded in that position. What the heck do they want to go and get another winger in? Clearly, we don't need that. And this is what I keep saying about these owners. At the moment, I am pissed with them. I'll be honest with you, Nee, right? Yeah. I've said it before, and I've said this for a long, long time. They need to prove me wrong. And so far, it's just been disaster after disaster and after disaster. And going and watching streams today and watching my club more or less being laughed at by other streams of what's going on at our football club, it's a joke, mate. It's an absolute joke. Yeah, we are
DJ,
Chelsea Football Club, bruv.
DJ,
Yeah, do you know what I'm
what,
saying?
you know what I tell you? When you hear them
Yeah.
saying it, just take it like a pinch of salt. They did this in the summer.
Oh no,
They did it.
they did it, bruv. But some of it is
They
true,
did it.
though, Nee. Some of it is true, though, Nee. That it's all about the owner. And today, one of the streams was talking about a yes man, right? Is Maresca a yes man, right? And I'm like thinking to myself, yeah, he is a yes man, clearly, because he's obviously taking all this rubbish, even though he's actually asked in his own little way, I need this and I need this. Clearly, the owners, clearly the directors don't really want to give him what he wants. So what is he really doing there? You know, all this, it's just so much. It's just so much going on at the moment at our football club. It's just we are a laughing stock at the moment, bro. And
Feels.
if this Garnacho deal does happen, bruv, right, mate. Yeah, he might come in and do well for us, but he's not what we don't need at this moment in time. And again, the guy doesn't want to come to Chelsea. He's already come out and said that. He's reported in
afraid of
Bayern Munich.
competition, apparently, which
Yeah.
is quite funny.
Yeah, he doesn't want. Yeah, because of what's happening with that Bayern. So why? Okay, he said no. Forget that deal. Go to someone else. Move to another player if he doesn't want to come. Instead, I'm seeing today we're signing another 16-year-old Brazilian left back. I've read today that we're going and getting a deal's been agreed on that. I mean, what are we doing here? We're just signing all kids, kindergarten FC, bruv. That's all we are at the moment. Kindergarten FC. I'm sorry.
We're
it's
looking to
facts.
sign a 16-year-old centre back called Denner. He'll be sold in a few years for a tenner.
Oh my god! You know what, mate? Anyway,
All right,
I'll let you guys.
Oh, hold
Let's
on,
hear
hold on.
what-
Tyler, hold on for a second. I'll come to you in a bit. Okay, Tyler. Hold on for a second for me. Thank you. Let's welcome my brother Scala United, aka Manchester is Red. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, big up to everyone.
Big up, Skylar. Big up, bro.
Big
Big
up.
up.
Yeah, big up. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, with Garnacho, I mean, he's 20, and even if you guys pay him for like 60 million, which is what United are asking for,
Like, comment,
I
and
think within 4
subscribe.
years, I think you might as well get your money back. I think that's where your club is investing in him in, because he's still very young. He's not even 21 yet. So I think that's what the policy, guys, you're doing. Same goes for us. We are buying Mathys Tel. Why? He's 19. We already got Højlund, who is 21. Xerxes, although he's 24, and we are trying to replace Garnacho with Tel. It's similar thing. Like, even if they flop, at least we can, ship them off for at least 30, 40 million and get the money back. I mean, look, Arsenal just bidding 60 million for Watkins, and Duran is labeled at 80 million. No one is going to put those prices for those guys. Chelsea, despite when you guys sell so well, you guys are very, like, I assume you're quite safe with PSR. You guys can easily afford Duran, but for some reason your club is not investing in that area. I'm a bit surprised, because I think your centre back, goalkeeper, and your centre forward, those are your concerning positions. And to looking at Garnacho, that just means that's a club signing. That's not a Maresca signing, which I see like this is a trend going on going forward. The manager, he's just the manager. Same goes for United as well. Amorim, he's just there to coach the team. He doesn't have too much input towards this guy to the transfer. He has some, because he wanted Nuno Mendes at our club, but Nuno Mendes, he's very expensive. So that's why we bought this Danish left back, Dorgu. So yeah, I'm seeing the same things happening at your club and my club. I think there's a very clear strategic change that to invest in young players and to sell them off. We just bought that Arsenal youngster, some heavy, I don't know, but like he's a very 17-year-old centre back. If he does well, we can make a huge profit on him. So I can see why these clubs are doing like this. So, but yeah, man, I was just I mean, DJ is right. Like I mean, I just watched your Man City Chelsea game. I cannot believe that this guy Robert Sanchez, he keeps on playing him. I mean, is there like some kind of a clause on his contract, or like is he obsessed with him playing? What is it? Or why don't you get him a goalkeeper? I mean, if you wanted some of his ex-player, instead of buying Dewsbury Hall, you could have bought that Leicester goalkeeper. He's doing well. So yeah, man, there is some kind of mismanagement at your club happening, between the manager and the team and the board, which needs to be sorted out. That's my thing at Chelsea.
All right, thank you very much, Scala. This is coming from the Athletic about 29 minutes ago. It says Chelsea will not look to sign a replacement for Robert Sanchez, despite its high-profile mistakes. The other two goalkeepers in the pipeline explained that, and it might be time for Enzo Maresca to look at one of them, which is Philip Jorgensen from the Athletic.
They're on about Jorgensen and Mike Penders.
Okay. So yeah, why Chelsea will not sign a Sanchez replacement, but it might be time to look at Jorgensen. Let's see how things shape up in the future. And also, like I said, I know you guys, DJ Tyler, you'll be on in a second. Okay, I know DJ, you've been talking about, us now are looking at the bigger picture. They're going to sign Oli Watkins, but you have to look at the bigger picture. How long can you have Oli Watkins? Oli Watkins is, I think, about 30 years old already. If it's not, he will be 30 years old this year. What's the future for Oli Watkins at Chelsea? Is it going to be there for a season or two? Arsenal are looking to win the Premiership. Chelsea are not looking forward to win the Premiership, but Chelsea's looking for the future. So the right profile player, I don't think he's there right now. You get what I'm saying? The right profile player they're looking for is not ready. I think it's going to come with time. So I don't think Chelsea.
I was just using him as an example, bro. I was using him as an example.
He's
I was just
29,
using an
by the
example,
way.
bro. That's all. That's
29.
all.
Yeah. Oh, DJ, I'm not upset. I'm not upset with you. I'm just explaining the reason why maybe Arsenal will be looking at the 29 years old to bring you to the football club. But Chelsea model, you already know they are kindergarten FC. And
There's a good question that needs to be asked about this, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Steven,
I'm supposed to believe, just 2 seconds, I'm supposed to believe they're open to selling Duran and they're open to selling Watkins both in January when they're in the Champions League, in the Premier League, and every other competition, right? I'm supposed to believe that. How does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't think they want to sell Watkins, but I think for Duran they have labeled price tag, so he
For
is
Duran,
like
they want like 90 million
80
euros
million.
or something, which is like
And he's
80 million pounds.
obsessed with João Felix's Emery as well. He's so obsessed by this player. It's unbelievable how much he loves João Felix. Emery. He wants to get him so badly. It's unbelievable. I'm hearing what I'm hearing because he loves him that much. So if it means getting rid of some players,
Where will he
bring
play
him in.
him? They've already got a stacked
bruv.
midfield.
I don't know, bro.
They've got Ramsey, that Morgan. I think this guy is
Morgan,
coming back.
White,
McGinn has come back.
Morgan.
Yeah.
No, Morgan
I mean, with
Gibbs was
Chelsea, I mean, look,
surprising.
if you want to go and buy young, instead of spending money on Garnacho, why don't you go to Ipswich and buy Liam Delap? I mean, he's quite young.
He's one of the
Also,
options we're looking at.
yeah, he fits your criteria as well, young centre forward, and Ipswich are not going to ask you. I don't know how much they will ask. Probably 40 million. I mean, they're going to be relegated.
Maybe 50, 55.
Yeah, back 55. I mean, he's got a better ceiling than Garnacho. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe he could be just the next Evan Ferguson. Get the hype for one season, then injuries happen, and then he dies. So,
All right.
yeah,
the pundits have spoken. DJ have said is I think we lost Tyler for a second, but big up to you, Aldani. I'm sure that's the name, Aldani Green. He said Chelsea need a striker and a proper right back, and that's what he's
don't need a right back.
Name. And big up to my brother here, Olu. Okay, I don't want to butcher the name, but I'll go by Festus. Festus said Chelsea farm don't know what they are doing. Will need a striker that can score for this team. And also one more from my brother here who just joined in the chat. He said in the last 3 years, Chelsea haven't won a game. Where did it go? Chelsea haven't won a game against Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City. Not just those teams alone. Many big teams in the Premier League, Chelsea can win against them. And
you can add United as well.
United as well.
You have won against us.
United we beat them.
Yeah,
but we struggle.
Yeah, 4-3 game, right?
Yeah.
But there's a difference between saying that they haven't won a game, which is you're also adding United into that, and saying they struggled. There's difference. You can win and struggle.
All right, Junior, big up to you, Junior. Says we need an experienced centre back at the football club. So, guys, everyone joining us today, and if you're first time joining the platform for the very, very first time, thank you very much for being here. And anyone that comes on, I always play this and I give the person an applause. Thanking you joining us here in the 2025 season. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and be part of our growing community. And this channel always engage with you. We send a link there to come on and have your say. We're trying to make reviews right after games. Also, very what I say, I want to make it much more active on this platform for the viewers and listeners to have you say right after a game and say, what did they see in the game? What went wrong? What went right for each and both teams? What can Chelsea do better? So calling segment right after games will make it happen here. So if you're a fan of Chelsea, if you're a fan of United, Arsenal, Liverpool, this is your go-to channel to be part of. We always respect everyone's comment and everyone's comment and opinion. People have to remember, no opinion is wrong. An opinion can never be wrong. But statement can be wrong. Your opinion can never be wrong. We always respect it. We appreciate each and everyone finding time joining us on the show today. Mr. Green said Chelsea need to give Jorgensen more games. He need game time. He needs to give time for us to assess him from now, this period to the end of the season, and see either Mike Penders or Philip Jorgensen can be the starting goalkeeper for us going forward next season.
Penders won't next season. There's no way Penders will next season.
Then what was the reason for assessing this Penders in addition to Jorgensen? Jorgensen is the second goalkeeper. So why did they add Penders to it if we can have him next season?
Because they're talking about in the pipeline. He's only 19.
Yeah.
He'll be 20 when the season starts. He needs another loan, I think.
Okay.
Sorry, Nick, just one quick thing, bro.
Loan, but give him a loan to a better club, whether that's better club or an English club, either a better club in Belgium where he's from, obviously, or a club in England, whether that's Championship or what, ideally Championship, and then work from there.
Okay, thank you very much, Stephen. DJ want to have a say here. Mr. Festus said I don't want to watch Chelsea games anymore because I'm not happy with the way Nicholas Jackson misses too many chances. Hello, Stephen, and what's up, everyone here from our brother JC. Hello, JC. DJ. How are you doing? DJ, take the microphone. It's your time now, DJ. You wanted to jump in?
No, bro. I was going to ask where Tyler was, but I hope he didn't go off because we were still talking and he wanted to get his comments in. I thought we were all talking. I hope he didn't go for that reason. I hope he comes back on. I wanted to hear. It'd be interesting to hear what he had to say. Really.
Okay.
Just a quick thing, Nee. You're saying there's no striker that's available out there that we can get to come in on this project right now. There is a striker out there. His name is Victor Gyökeres. And you can actually get him in this transfer window if the club are willing to pay his buyout clause fees. They may not. They can do it if they have to pay a little bit more. As I said on your stream a couple of days ago, they can do it over 5 years if they need to. So there is a striker out there we can go and get. Yeah, for this right now. He's at the right age. He's the right profile. He's the kind of guy that can come in and do well for us. But once again, it's been overlooked. Clearly, the strikers, clearly the owners, clearly the sporting directors and Barley don't want to do this. All right. So instead, we're going to go, as you keep saying, younger than his age. All right.
Bro,
then you still got the option.
And have him for 5 years. And
exactly, bro. And I know we've said it before, and I know you said it as well, Stephen, about the African nation. But there's still Victor Osimhen out there as well. If you really would, so I'm not saying what happened, bro. But they're saying there's no strikers out there. There are. You can get them. Yeah. But bottom line is, I'm just saying. Gyökeres is available in this window if the right price is put down for him. And they'll sell for, I said it, clubs in Portugal will sell at the right price. But we're not going to do that. And it's probably going to be too late to get a deal like that.
70 million down, I doubt they're rejecting it.
Well, it's probably too late to get a deal done now, Steve, in the last 5 days of the window, but that should have been done at the start of the window.
I mean, you've got, 5 days? It can happen.
And then look, what you're saying makes sense, but this comes to the same question that I've asked many times on this platform. Does Victor Gyökeres fit the profile of what this manager is looking for? Does it fit? From what the players that Chelsea has been linked with, if you look at the stature and the height and the way they play, most of them looks like target men. Gyökeres is not one of those. So they come back to
Jackson
the same
isn't the
question.
target, man.
No, I don't think Chelsea brought Jackson to be number one striker for the club. Jackson is there to be a second fiddle, like a second striker. He's not a main striker yet. But I'm saying the striker that who's been linked with Chelsea over the transfer period, 2 transfer seasons now, most of them look like target men. Victor Osimhen, target man. Delap, also a target man. If you look at the other guy from Brentford, also a target man. Ivan Toney, target man. We've not been linked with skillful players like Gyökeres. You get what I'm saying? Gyökeres has been linked with him, but there hasn't been any strong move or inquiries or anything of that stature. So that's why I keep asking, do we think that Gyökeres is the kind of profile that the club is looking for? What's you guys' thoughts on
Him and
that?
Delap, I think, should be the main 2 we look at the moment.
Right. DJ, what do you think? Do you think that makes sense or not?
I think DJ's been kicked out as well.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's kicking everyone out again.
StreamYard, you better stop this because I need my pundit to put their views on the show. Right. So Stephen will come in a bit. Yes, sir. Stephen, go ahead.
Just quickly, I'm not sure on the reliability of it, but I'm sure you're familiar with the women's player Kira Walsh.
Kira Walsh.
Plays for Barca in England.
He plays for who?
She plays for Barcelona and England.
Barcelona. Okay.
There's a report out there that Chelsea might be trying to get a deal to sign her from Barcelona.
Oh, Lord. What's Bombasta and Chelsea doing? Bombasta, what are you doing? You're going to piss everybody off, like Steven said the other day.
Bro, they're already annoyed. I said it to you last night. They're already annoyed. Just annoy them a little bit more.
Lord. Big up to you, Nayu Messam. He says, Nayu Messam. What did we mess up over here? It says, player like Giroud, Scholes, Lampard are no longer in the game. You can watch a football game for 90 minutes without players taking long-range shots. Oh, thank you very much. You're my guy. You are my guy. This is what made me love English football. Players like Giroud, Lampard, Paul Scholes. These are the guys, Michael Essien, these are the guys that made me love football. And I've said it many times. Pep Guardiola and his style of play is destroying English football. English football need to keep their traditional style of play and just modify it a little bit. Players don't take long-range shots anymore like we see in the past. Players don't take long-range shots anymore. And that is what, not many, Steven, when I said don't, the attempt, the eager, the feeling for taking it, it's not there anymore. Everyone is scared. They want to make passes. They want to walk the ball into the back of the net.
That's old school Arsenal trying to walk it in the back of the net.
And now, this is the trend right now. Football has changed.
No, Arsenal were doing it years ago. Arsenal were doing it under Wenger, bro.
Big up to you, Rabata. He says, go, bro, go, bro. Great show as usual. Thank you very much, Rabata, for acknowledging what I'm doing here and bringing you guys the excitement and getting you guys involved. If you get kicked by StreamYard, don't get upset. Just jump back in again. Let's have a very healthy discussions here. And everyone watching us live on X, 118 people watching on X and 17 watching us live on YouTube. If you're one of them, you haven't liked the stream, what are you waiting for? If you haven't subscribed to this wonderful platform, what are you waiting for? You want to know my name? My name is right there. My name is Nee. Bringing you the stream all the way from the state, Michigan, Detroit to be precise. And also my man over there, Stephen G, true and true Chelsea fan, big Chelsea fan. Also, he's my co-host. If I'm not here, you're going to see this man representing me on the show. We're bringing you the in-depth analysis inside of all the latest Chelsea transfer news happening, and also some interesting transfer news also going on in the Premier League. John Duran, who has been linked to a move to Saudi Pro League. What is John Duran looking for? A young player like that. Duran, I don't know. I don't even think Duran is 21 years old. I don't even think he is. Thinking of moving to Saudi Pro League because of money. The only reason that John Duran would join the Saudi Pro League is money. 21, right, Stephen?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He's only 21 years old. Why would he be thinking of joining the Saudi Pro League? You don't have any ambition. as a player. You don't have any ambition as a player. That's the only reason why he's moving there. But there's more to talk about over here on the show. Rich Moneymaker is joining us on YouTube today, not from X. Big up to you, my brother. He says a big up to the legends. Fucking and Jean Felix agent has contacted everyone trying to take him from Chelsea. So far, Chelsea want to keep him, and let's see if Christopher Kun could go. I don't trust the sporting directors. And okay, I think maybe there could be a continuation here. I found a way to stop getting the demand by using the journalists because if we damage the Chelsea image, Egbali will act. Absolutely. Big up to you, Saskia Guna. Big up to you, my big brother from the other side that always claim London is red. My man from Arsenal Football Club. He said a 19-year-old Tel is smart lad wants Arsenal over Chelsea. No.
The reason he
Guna.
supposedly doesn't want Chelsea? He don't want Chelsea because he don't want the competition. Bro, you're scared of competition. Are you mad? How would you expect, bro? How does he? If that's true, and I believe it probably is because I've seen it said multiple times now.
Yeah.
If that's true, like I said, I believe it is because it's been said multiple times now. Yeah. Then how do you expect to get to the very top if you're afraid of competition? Because the best clubs always want to have better players and to have competition for places. So if you're afraid of competition, yeah. And you basically want guaranteed minutes, how do you expect to get to the very top?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Mas, if you read the reason why he doesn't want to join Chelsea is he's scared of competition. If you look at the right hand side and the attacking position, we have Nicholas Jackson. If you're worried about competing with Nicholas Jackson, then there's something wrong with your mind. If you're worried about competing with Joao Felix, Pedro Neto, and what's Jadon Sancho on the left hand side, and you believe you want to be a top player, then there's something wrong with this player because at Chelsea there was a Nicolas Anelka, there was a Solomon Kalou, there was a Floyd Malouda, there was all these players competing with Didier Drogba, but none of them shy away. They compete with Drogba and they were scoring goals. So top players should be.
Saskia keeps emphasizing and keeps repeating the fact that he's 19. Yeah. Even more reason to not expect to get regular starting minutes then. Like, I know he's 19, yeah? But if you're 19, you're not in a place to basically make demands of wanting regular starting minutes. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, with respect to him, because I actually kind of rate him, yeah? What has he done in the game, yeah, at 19 years old, where he can say, oh, I basically don't want competition. I don't want to fight for a place. I want a guaranteed place. Like, with all due respect, because I actually don't have any issues with him. I think he's a solid player, yeah? But you're 19. You're not in a place to be making these demands.
Thank you. We're happy to have JC in the building with JC in the studio. JC, welcome back to the show. And how's your day going, sir?
Yeah, thanks. A bit busy,
Pleasure.
but like I just jumped in for a few minutes.
No
If
problem.
you give me opportunity, I'm always
That's why
there.
we're here. That's why we're here, JC. That's why we're here, to make sure you guys come on and release whatever is going on through your head about Chelsea. Go for it, sir.
No, I'm just listening to a lot of podcasts and social media and everything. People are really stressed out about these signings and board directors and all. So I don't want to go deeper into that. That's really like very deep stuff, and different people can have different opinions, different ways. So it's very hard to have, like, nobody is a director. You can just judge by the results or something like that. But I just hope is like we fix the small things, because we have seen this team is capable. They were second in the league. They are capable of playing well. and there is enough quality in the squad. It's just that, and the manager is good. He's played really well and set up teams quite well. Things are not like coming together right now, and that's, I don't think like you need to make wholesale changes. If Maresca can do some little bit of small adjustments, or maybe go back to that inverting left back right back row, alternating inverting, because he's not playing that much that type of setup right now. So if that happens, the results will start coming and everything will be fine. I still believe we can be in top four and we should be in top four. So and this team is good enough. Even if we have like a lot of players leaving, which I don't like, because Disasi I still think should have been given a little bit more chance as centre back. He was never given that. Uh, Vega, I wouldn't have let go because then there is no backup for Kukureya. If Kukureya gets injured, we are in trouble. If anyone of the midfielders, like we are really like Lavia is injured, so we are really down to Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Palmer. And if they are going to sell Felix, I mean, then we have only like KDH left, So that's another thing which we are lacking there. Nkunku, I understand, is staying; he's not going anywhere. But if Tel is already gone, then Bayern will come for him and he will go. So we are selling a lot of players. That is a concern. Like and I believe they will bring in somebody. But like even if they didn't change the team and didn't let all these players go, and even like Sanchez issue and all, we've gone length. I just don't want to bring that back topic. I still think like
Like
it's a matter of like setup and like and stars not being aligned, because until mid of December, people were talking about title race. Let's
Yeah.
not forget that.
All right, so thank you very much, our brother JC, who is joining us. He's a Chelsea fan. He's also very strong person in terms of analysis and what he see from behind. He looks a little bigger picture also. And I love the brother always joining us here, having to say, you guys, if you're watching this live, Monday is the deadline day. We got 5 days left, 5 hours, 6 minutes, and 39 seconds left on the clock for the windows to close. Chelsea haven't made any strong move yet, but they're also concentrating on players moving out of the football club. Players like Casadei on his way to join, I think, either Lazio. I'm sure it's Lazio. If I can let Lazio, he's been linked to join Lazio, but it looks like his wages has been a stumbling block, and they're working on it. Players like Axel Disasi also, who will be joining Aston Villa. Will be strengthening Aston Villa team. That's what Chelsea will be doing. Also, some reporters saying Mathys Tel, who has rejected Chelsea. Is it true or not? Time will tell. There's a long way to go in the transfer window. Taking a few of your comments as they come in. All right, this one is from Rich Moneymaker. Big up to you, brother. Everyone, guys, we're still there. Numbers are there. If you're watching live, thank you very much for being part of our show today. And do this. Don't forget to smash that like button for the channel. It helps the channel algorithm. Whilst the video has been linked to you and your first time joining us over here, I want to say Happy New Year to you. Rich Moneymaker said that he hasn't properly rejected us yet, but tell DJ the sporting directors are begging Ekbali to have a Man United winger, and our coach doesn't want him, and our coach is begging for a striker and a midfielder, according to Rich Money.
Can they learn their lessons and start listening to the manager instead of sporting directors? Like Egbali, mate, are you not learnt your lesson? Every single window we have this BS, yeah? Every single window. Oh, yeah, the sporting directors want this guy, sporting directors want this guy, we'll get him. And then instead of listening to the manager who might want something else, you do what the sporting directors want, yeah? I get it. You like the sporting directors, but if the manager needs a specific thing for his system to work, you have to listen to the manager, or in this case, head coach. Realistically, he should be telling them, and I'm sure he has, we need this, this, this. Sporting directors that should then go to the ownership, say, we need this amount of money to get this player or this profile at this position, and the same for this one and this one. Yeah, it should be streamlined. Instead, you've got the manager wanting one thing, the sporting directors wanting another, and then you've got Ego Barley at the top just going, I'll just side with sporting directors. It's true. We've seen it enough that he's always with them. He's buddy with them, and he always seems to back whatever they want.
All right, Bearded Ekbali, if you're listening, Steven has given you a very, very beautiful name, a nice name that you would like to hear. Ego
Hang on, let me get it back up on
Ego,
here.
Ego Bali. All right, so if you're hearing that, big up to you. Mas said, I agree with you. You guys, as with losing Heaven and Chido, Obi Martins, both went to United, for money, as did not see pathway at Arsenal. It happens to us all, which is true. I agree with you, Mas. And the 18s, United ruined their young stars. So buying academic kids at this moment. Big up to you, Rich Moneymaker says, just in our coach want Connie in this team now, but the sporting directors will not let him play for the coach, according to my sources. I have had enough of these sporting directors from our brother Rich
like that
Money
a couple of days ago as well, Nee.
Oh, what was that, Stephen?
I saw something about that a couple of days ago as well, saying the same thing, that basically Maresca would have him in the team, but there's issues with like sporting directors and stuff.
Exactly.
Who here, you know what, Nee, I'm going to put my camera on for a second, yeah? Who here is surprised that the sporting directors are acting like clowns, aka the Chuck? Well, that's disrespectful to Chuck Brothers. That was actually programming that when you're younger as a kid. But I'm going to call them that because they're clowns, they're idiots, yeah? Who here actually is sick and tired of them? Because I'm pretty sure I speak for 95 to 100% of us and the audience watching our stream when I say that these guys have done enough damage to our club that Ego Barley needs to wake up, yeah, and actually learn from his mistakes and sack these guys and get a competent guy in. Bro, if you want, you can sack these guys and go get the Atletico Madrid guy, or I'm sure there's other people out there. The former Bayern Munich guy's quite good. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But I remember people saying about him as well. And I mean, it goes without saying, he's worked at a top club. He knows what he's doing. Go get him. Instead, we got Brighton and Monaco brothers, who I don't think either of them were a sporting director before. Actually, I think Lawrence Stewart was a sporting director or something to a similar title. But we haven't got anyone else in that. Paul Winstanley wasn't that before.
No.
Lawrence Stewart wasn't even the main guy at Monaco. He was like the second or third guy at Monaco. And that's not including their ownership. That's just in terms of like your scouting and recruitment areas. He was like the second or third guy. So he wasn't the main guy there, but he's the main guy here. Winstanley wasn't even the third guy at Brighton. He was just like a general scout or data analyst. And now he's the main guy here under the ownership, along with Lawrence Stewart. Get some qualified people who have worked at top clubs across Europe or the world. I don't care. Take your pick, but top clubs, yeah. Sack these guys, or do you know what? Their talent ID for the most part isn't even awful. Just their negotiations, yeah. If they would accept it, which I doubt they will, because they'll be on an ego trip from having this job they've had, demote them to something like a scout or data analyst. Get a proper guy in. Get someone who knows what they're doing with experience. Because now what you've done, yeah, you want a young team for the most part, yeah, because that's basically all we sign, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you know what you do from there? You've gone, let's also get inexperienced sporting directors just to mess things up a little bit more. Well done, Egg Barley. Well done, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. And you know what? If they do see posts from people's videos or social medias, yeah, and someone like Egg Barley wonders why people get annoyed, I've just outlined it for you. You want strictly youth for the most part, with the odd exception, maybe a Tosin, but that's because he was on a free. Let's be honest. If he wasn't available on a free, we wouldn't have signed him in the summer. Yeah. Then you've got inexperienced people in the sporting director role who cannot squad build. They just pick who they want and go and sign them. They cannot squad build. We've seen that. We know that. And they're still here. So if they do ever see videos on people's posts on social medias where they're angry at the sporting directors and at Eghbali for what's happening at the club, because Eghbali's the most hands-on out of the ownership right now, yeah?
Right.
I've outlined it for you. So if somehow, I doubt it will, but if somehow this gets to them, yeah? That's why. Because you're going purely inexperienced on the playing side of things, and then you're going inexperienced as sporting directors who cannot build a team for, excuse the language for a second, but it needs to be said at this point, they cannot build a team for shit.
All right, thank you very much, Stephen G. Yeah, you can tell that man is not happy with what is going on in the football club. DJ is joining us back on the stream. We lost him for a second. Also, man like JC also in there joining us here. Gunaman say Canadian star winger either side to John Buchanan going in Villarreal now from Inter. What a roller coaster. There's more update on John Duram over there. We'll share that with you as time goes on. Also, Real Game. Big up to Real James. Real James, big up to you. He said, if Casadei gets hurt, we are done. He is tired of he's tired as well. All right. Casadei, Lazio to Torino. Big question over here from my man.
Or Torino.
Lazio or Torino.
It's more Lazio. Torino are going for another midfielder.
Oh, come on, you and what's the name? Stop kicking my people out. DJ, try and get back in again, DJ. I was just jumping back to you guys and StreamYard kick you out again. All right, so when is Disasi to Villa done? I don't know. We haven't had any.
Before Monday is what I'm going to say at this point.
Definitely, before Monday. Definitely. As Gunaman says, yeah, Gunaman says apparently we offered Villa 60 million. Watkins, Emery, Villa ain't helping us. Kind of, I don't know. I mean, they rejected 60 million for a 29 years old player. That's what happened. When you're buying the player in the January transfer window, there's always going to be high inflation because no one is willing to let the players go.
The market's inflated as it is, isn't he? We've spoken about this before. Just to add to your point quick, yeah? There's always inflation in the market every single year, yeah?
Okay.
In January, it's more because Aston Villa, yeah? I mean, they've just accepted an offer from Al Nassr, Ronaldo's team, for John Duran for, I think it was 75 million euros. Now, Al Nassr have to decide between signing John Duran or Victor Boniface because they've got agreements for both. So now they have to decide which striker they want, yeah? So, if he goes from Aston Villa to Al Nassr, yeah, they're not selling Watkins. Because that would be dumb. You don't sell both, especially someone who is now played for England. He's had, first international tournament at the Euros over the summer. He has one of the biggest moments for England in decades with the equaliser where Palmer assisted him. Yeah? Massive moment. He's, I think, he will be one of the leaders in that Aston Villa dressing room. Yeah? And I don't think he extended that long ago. I think he's only recently extended.
All right, we're going to let JC come in and also react to some of the comments and also what he thinks before we move on from Disasi to another player. Before we do that, let me see what we have. Junior, big up to you, Junior. Since we need the new sporting directors who will back the manager and listen to what the manager needs in regards to that's very, very good thing to do. Man, if you're watching us live, if you're an ex, look for an account by the name I forgot Rich Moneymaker. I think I forgot the name on X. But anyway,
Latency FC.
Leighton, Leighton CFC. He helped me out a lot with some informations on X. He is a guy you can follow if you're looking for some news when Fabrizio is sick and he doesn't provide anything. Look for my guy Leighton CFC on X. Follow him and he can. I trust you, not regret you did. Rich Maker said another thing. Our coach never wanted Drisbury Hall, and now the sporting directors have to force him out of the football club. Coach and Todd Bowley is losing his patience. Iqbali has had me thrown out of Chelsea forum because of that. Name Fab just said Dusan going Saudi.
No,
Now,
Duran.
Duran. Okay, man, Duran. I thought Dusan. Okay, Duran. Okay, he's going Saudi Arabia. According to report,
He
that's
didn't
what
say
I
that.
was going to
He
say.
said that it's got to be decided which one goes, but they've had the offer accepted, so now they've got to decide who they sign out of Boniface and Duran.
All right, big up to my man himself, Deep Prince in the building, guys. Welcome back to the building again, Deep Prince. It's big up Chelsea family. I'm happy back with you guys again. It is obvious that we are not building anything. Let's see. We got a few more days. Today is just Wednesday. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a deadline day. So Monday, so 5 more days, and we can really judge these owners or the sporting directors on how hard they've worked this January transfer window, trying to fix the football club on what the club needs. Striker, a goalkeeping department is okay, but maybe the left-hand side players that will come in and help on the left-hand side because Modric is out. Probably he's not going to play for Chelsea again. Felix going Villa. Now, according to Nehemiah, it's been rumors out there. Chelsea, I don't think there's been any conversation with Villa and Chelsea. Rich Moneymaker said Aston Villa will not get a Joao Felix if we don't find replacement, according to him. Let's go to JC real quickly. Let's hear what JC have to say on some of the comments and reactions and the last on Axel Disasi before we move on to Mathys Tel. We've talked about Tel already, but we can still move on. Have his say on Tel before we bring the last one, which is Cesare Casadei. And go on, JC. I think JC. All right, JC. I think JC. If you're done, if you got, just look like JC got something going on right now. He is busy, but if you're done for now, JC. We can talk to you some other time. I know he's requesting to hop off because he got to do something. I haven't seen it. I'm just seeing that right now. All right. Looks like I've gone through majority of the comments as they're coming in. So keep the comments coming, guys. Definitely go through them. If you have a specific question, if you have any comments, definitely there will be interactions in the comments section. We'll move on from Axel Disasi. And the one we're going to discuss will be Tel man himself, Mathys Tel. I know we haven't started it, but we've gone through up and down with this Tel situation and lack of ambition or lack of, will I say, besides ambition, what other words should I use to qualify his move to Arsenal? I know Arsenal fans would like him because Gunnaman said he'd be happy to have Tel. He's a striker, but will he be better than what you guys already have? He plays as a striker. He plays on the left-hand side of Bayern Munich attack. But is he better than what you already have? Remember, very young. He's going to be trying to test it and see how good he becomes for, Premier League giants Arsenal. We have to look into that. Also, at times goes on. Richmond Nehemiah said, Richard Monkers. Is it Monkers? And Kuku will stay. Kuku will stay, so Felix is gone, according to him. I don't know, but something will definitely have to happen. All right, I'm reading that from JC. So thank you, JC, for sharing that in the private chat. All right, what else? Oh, okay. Take care of things, JC. Take care of things before it gets wild. All right. Stephen, we've talked about Tel many times over here. I don't think there's more that you want to add to it, but reports are saying that Bayern Munich forward has reportedly rejected the move to Chelsea, citing concern over playing time. And we did discuss that probably has to do with him doesn't want to compete in the Premier League with the players that we already have at Chelsea. We've gone. I don't want us to go back again unless you want to add something to it before we move on from Tel and go to Casadei.
No, I've already done my little rant on him about if it's true about he doesn't want to join because of competition. I've already done my little rant on that, as I've done my little rant on Egg Barley and the sporting directors. So I'm done with those bits. I think JC's back. So if you want to go to JC on anything, then yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's hear from JC. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I think like it's not a big issue. I mean, it's a matter of talking to the boy. Like if he is concerned about playing time, then probably a phone call from Maresca will sort the issue. I mean, he will not be like given a free like free go at it. Like there will always be a competition, but like still, I mean, if Maresca speaks to him and like how he fits in the system and like what's his role, could be a role.
The like button.
I think it's not a problem. I think it's not a problem. But I can understand like the boy has been pushed out from Bayern, literally. I mean, he's not being started, so he doesn't want to end up in another team where he will not start. So you can understand that. I mean, passion aside, like this is still like a young kid, and he wants to play, and we have a lot of players. We have a huge squad. So and all of them are good. Like he will be competing with Sancho, probably. Yeah. Also, Felix he is still here, so he wants to know like what will be his role and all, and that's normal. So if Chelsea are serious and if he's willing to talk, they can just talk to him. I don't think Chelsea in such a bad situation that they cannot be an attractive team for the boy to join. It's a matter of communication.
Certainly. Thank you very much, JC. Reports that are coming in earlier on from France transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, as he be reported, Al Nassr are on the verge of reaching a verbal agreement with Aston Villa for the signature of John Duran for a fee of 75 million euro, and also add-ons. But formal steps needed, as Nassr also have advanced negotiation in place for Victor Boniface with Bayern Munich, right? Is it Bayer Clause or Bayern Munich? I'm not so sure exactly where it's
Leverkusen, I think.
Bayer Leverkusen, and only one striker will join. We have Victor Boniface and also John Duran. Those two players are heavily linked to join Al Nassr, which is Mr. GOAT of all GOATs of footballs, Mr. Ronaldo's football club. So, what do you want to say in regards to that, JC? This John Duran joining the Saudi Pro League at age potentially at age 19 or 20.
No, I don't think has he already signed up for them? Like it
No, they've got to decide. They've got to decide between him and Boniface.
No, I don't think he's going there. It will be a bad decision if he decides to go there, because he will not develop there. Like the competition is low, and as we've seen, like playing in Premier League is better for his development. Like, why does he want to go? I don't think so. It's serious. I genuinely don't think it's a serious proposition. And but Villa is asking price is like 100 million, which is like not serious. So maybe just
agreed with them. Romano said now they've agreed. Now they've got to decide which one of the two strikers they want.
Yeah, but like I mean, it's also like for Villa to earn money, like they might be also entertaining this talk, because eventually I think Villa are not starting him regularly as well, and if they get good money, they would be happy. But I don't think he should be eager to go there. He's too young for them.
Okay.
He's still very young, and he's still like it will do him good if he stays there, stays in a competitive league.
Would you say he's going there for money instead of winning something as a young footballer?
I think he will earn good money if he gets if he waits a little bit, even in the Premier League or other clubs, from
So
other clubs.
in a nutshell, he's going for money, not football.
No, I don't think so. He will earn good money.
No, yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
it's something I'm saying. So I say in a nutshell, he's going for money, not going there to play football because there's no competitiveness in that league. So he's
But
going there for money.
I don't think he will stay there at Villa for long. Some of the teams will take him. I think even not necessarily Chelsea, but some other club will come for him, and he will get a salary raise. Unless, like, of course, I mean, you don't compete with Villa, but like with Saudi. But like Saudi is not going anywhere. He's still young. He can go after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So that's not a problem. So
No, what JC? I don't know what I'm not getting your opinion on this very well. What I'm trying to say is, hypothetically, he's been strongly linked to join Saudi. What if these move materialize and he joined the Saudi Pro League? What would you say of him? How would you judge this young player that's 19 years old? A brother here said he really understands the situation because footballers' career are very short. He going to Saudi Pro League, that's from Real James. He said he really respect that, which I've said it. But I don't think at the age of 19 or 20, it's a good
21.
move. 21 years old. It's a good move for John Duran to join the Saudi Pro League. Because if you really want to achieve something in world football, it's understandable if you're in the later part of your career, 28, 27, and you want to join the Saudi Pro League for money, understandable. But he's 21 years old. Ronaldo, we saw Ronaldo join the Pro League because Ronaldo has achieved everything in world football. He's won Euro. The only thing he couldn't win is the World Cup. But he's won Champions League. He's won leagues with English Premier League, Manchester United, Bayern Munich with Spanish League, and also Juventus. I think Juventus with the Italian League. He's won everything. So it makes sense him joining the Saudi Pro League. But this guy hasn't won nothing. He hasn't even won the Chamber Pot, even from the English Premier League. Chamber Pot. He hasn't won nothing. But he's leaving all these behind how talented we've seen him with Aston Villa and joining the Saudi Pro League. That's my question. Does it mean that he's going for money over football?
No, definitely not for football. Like, I think only attraction might be the money thing. But like, yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, it's a bad decision if he goes there. In my opinion, it's not a good decision if he goes there. Money itself, I mean, even if you look at the money is important only up to a certain level. After that, it's irrelevant. Like, if you have like 50 million or you have like 30 million, does it make any big difference? I don't think it makes a huge difference. And he still has time on his side. So I don't think I don't see it happening. Like, he will not go to Saudi. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's might be a negotiation, because if somebody else is also trying, like Chelsea is trying, Chelsea will have their salary cap, and then he will have a bargaining chip. Like, okay, I go to Saudi, I get more paid, so you better raise my salary proposal. That might be the the bargaining tool he might use. But realistically, I don't think he should be going there. Same as like on Osimhen. But Osimhen negotiations again, like Osimhen was totally into negotiations with Chelsea, and eventually it ended up like in a mess, because our directors, they were pretty rough on that.
Exactly. Thank you very much, JC. We still got some few more to cover over here. We'll like to you, Junior. Big up to you, Junior. Since we missed the chance to sign Duran last summer for 40 million. I don't mind if players go for money. Title and praise is selfish. Take care of your family. It's more selfish. Think about it. only you benefit from winning titles. All right. So money makes different for generations to come, according to my brother here, Real James. Thank you very much for that. Also, you see it in a different way, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, what are we playing football for? We're playing football because of money. So if I'm going there to play some football and win and get some money, it's also a good thing. But we have to remember, at the end of the day, we boast of what we've won as footballers. You and if footballers sit down together, they will be talking about trophies. They will be talking about playing in one of the biggest competition in world football, either the World Cup or Champions League. And a player can find himself playing the Champions League. Not many wins the Champions League title. Not many gets medal either. But you'd be happy to boast and show your kids, your family about playing the Champions League and winning a medal. So to me, I'll prefer to start hard on at least winning a medal or winning a trophy in the domestic league, in domestic league or cup trophy, maybe a Carabao Cup or FA Cup, before I can say, okay, I've tried Champions League many times and I don't think I can get that close. If I want to get that close, then let me go and sign for a club like Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona. This club have a high seed of playing in Champions League final. So with that, I can try. If you go there like Michael Ballack, who was with Chelsea, who was with Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, I think, but never got a chance to play. I don't think it was with Bayern Munich, but he was with Bayer Leverkusen. He plays with Germany. He went to the World Cup finals and still miss out on the World Cup. Situations like that, then you can say, I've tried my best. I've been there many times, but always I don't get a lot to win it. Time for me to move on, thinking about trophy and go get the money, because that's all we play football. You get what I mean? So with players like that, you can understand that they've been unfortunate. At least they have medals. They didn't have the winning medals, but they have second or maybe runner-up medals. You get what I'm saying? But this guy, 21 years old, doesn't have nothing to show in his trophy cabinet. Which, to me, if I was a footballer and as talented as he is, and I'm like that, I'll feel very bad that I'm joining the Saudi Pro League at the early stage of my career, which is not good for me. You get what I'm saying? But I understand Real James' opinion also, that it makes sense. It makes sense. You're speaking about the most elite 99% of players are not elite. I don't get this question. Let me take it again. You're speaking about the most elite.
You're speaking about the most elite. 99% of players are not elite.
Elite. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you join the elites, you have the high seed of winning those trophies. If you join the elite, because I can see there are so many players that were with Chelsea when they won the 2012 and then 2022 or 2021 Champions League. Some of them did not even take part in the competition. They were on the bench. But because we are part of the elite that won it, you're able to gain a championship medal, which you can keep in your bedroom or your living room to show off to everyone till you retire that I was also part of this great that won Champions League, although he did not play. Or maybe in the course of the competition, you had a chance to play 10 minutes, 20 minutes somewhere. You have pictures to show. You played in the Champions League. But on the finals, you couldn't get to play. You get what I'm saying? But I do understand. He says, a question, would you rather work for a corporation and earn 100 million or play football for 20 million salary? It depends. That's a big question, but it depends. I don't want to compare these two careers, but if I'm a footballer and I know I know myself and I know I can be better off. I can be better off right now playing for a bigger team than Aston Villa. I'm moving to a bigger team. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sure if at my age, if I move to a bigger team, I'll make more than 100 million working for a corporate organization. You get what I'm saying? As a footballer, if you're really talented, you're very, very good. You know, goals that win games. If you want to get a goal to Real Madrid, every 2 years, your salaries get increased. If you're making 22 million a year, you're going to end up making more than that. Maybe your salary will jump up to 200 a week. Add all those 200 a week a year, 2 years, add all together. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And after football, you still have other things you can do to make more than 100 million. You can be a pundit, sign a contract for 3 years for ESPN. You can be sign a contract for maybe BBC as a pundit. You can make more than 100 million. 5 years over here. People are signing contract as pundits, making like 20 to when I say 20, not even 20. People sign pundits as pundits, and they make like 200 million in 5 years or 4 years. I've been a pundit alone. So there's more you can get, not just making 100 million joining a league that no one's going to see you. How many people watch the Saudi Pro League? You get what I'm saying? But I understand. At a very, very young age, you're entitled. You see that money, you think it's a big money. But you have to remember, after you make that money and you are in your later part of the career, what do you do next? There's nothing for you to show off. All right. I mean, guys, you want to react 2 days, JC, to his question? What would you take?
See, first of all, this Saudi league, it's a small league, and it's not sustainable on its own. It's been bankrolled by the government. So the government policy changes and the league is done. The government wanted World Cup, they have got the World Cup. So they want to raise the profile of the Saudi football. At the moment, it is at its peak priority. But once the priorities change, what will the league look like in future? And like money is something like, okay, he can earn 100 million in 1 year and then manage that money, or he can earn the same 100 million in 5 years. It's going to be more or less same, and after those 5 years, if the opportunity is still there, he can still go to the Saudi, as you rightly said. But I mean, generations is a good argument, but like, okay, I mean, let's be ruthlessly honest. If people still think about themselves, generation or not generation, they think about now, and then if the argument is like, now I'm getting 100, so let's go for it, that I can understand. But like, okay, it's to me, it's like a little bit early for him. He does not need to do that. But okay, it's his decision. If he chooses, Oscar went at a very young age to China. Yeah, but Oscar was the only one who played there for long. All the rest, like, they had to go because the government decided suddenly, like, this is like not the right way to go, and like they had huge taxes. So a lot of clubs went bankrupt. A lot of them had to send their players, terminate the contracts, and it was eventually only Oscar and a few more who were there. So
I'm sure Oscar won something with Chelsea before leaving too. I'm not so sure, but I mean, I still stand the point of correction. Didn't he win anything with Chelsea before moving to the J League?
I don't know. I have to check.
It's
but
not the J League. J League's Japan.
Yeah. Oh, he went to China. He went to China, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
He went to China, the Chinese league. Did he?
Chinese Super League, I think they called it.
Super League, yeah. Can you check for me, Stephen, if he won something before at least
I think he won the Europa League. I don't know if he won anything else.
Yeah. He won the Europa League. Yeah, I remember that picture with Vlasta Ivanovic and I think Fernando Torres and Reyes, if I can remember.
No. Oh no, I thought I knew the one you're on about, but you're on about. I was thinking of the Champions League picture, different picture.
No, yeah. So I think that he won the Europa League. Torres also won the Europa League with Chelsea. The first.
Yeah, Torres, I think, was the top scorer, or at least Chelsea's top scorer in 2013 when we won the Europa League under Rafa Benitez.
Yeah, I can remember I saw a picture with him and then what's his name, Oscar and some other players, if I can remember very, very well. But yeah, I mean, my brother is having a very, very fair argument over here. It's again, what percentage of footballers get the opportunity to sign media contract? Footballers have high percentage of signing media contract if they want it. Troy Deeney, recently, I saw him on NBC, what's his name? Golasso. I saw him with Golasso.
I don't rate him as a pundit.
In Europe, a lot of them get.
A second. a second. Let me cut this across. I saw him with NBC, and also I saw him with he's also working with what's his name again? Talksports. So he has signed 2 contracts with 2 networks at the same time. If a footballer who's been on the pitch apply for those things or link up with those things, they have a high seed of opportunity to get into media work as a pundit than someone who's got a PhD or master's degree of being an analyst who hasn't been on the field before, because they will take the one who's been on the field, who've done it, who has that experience, than the one who's got a PhD. So most of the pundits, if you watch the football on TV, much of the day, those people are all Premier League, players that have got experience. You get what I'm saying? Most of them. Maybe the one the host could be, most of the time the hosts are the people who haven't played the game before, because they have a different mindset. They are asking the questions. They are bring out the difficult questions for these experienced players to come on and then put out those questions and answers. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but okay, let me answer him also. Like, number of how many players? So there are thousands and thousands of players who have that in Europe easily. Right. And he is not playing for a Bulgarian league or a Hungarian league or somebody in like Kazakhstan or something. He's playing in the Premier League, and his stock is rising. And he will get easily a new contract or a new team or a bigger team. There are clubs after him. So we are talking about him. He has other opportunities.
Absolutely. But I do. Real Gems, big up to you. The link is there. You can jump on it and talk to us, because we don't want you to be typing too much. If you want to jump in, I think I've pinned a link there. You can jump on and have your say. The guys said, do not forget, we're still on. Let's see if we can finish with the 20 likes before the stream comes to an end. The last one will be to Cesare Casadei. We talk about John Duran. We're going to end here with this young player. Steve, what's the report on him right now? What they're saying? Is it the wages that is being established?
Yeah, Romano said Lazio haven't agreed the wages with the player yet. Chelsea also want a big sell-on clause in any deal as well.
Okay.
Some reports are as high as 40% sell-on clause for Chelsea.
I think he has 2 clubs, and it's his choice basically, and both of them are giving.
I think he's got more than 2.
Yeah.
He's got one in Italy now because Torino dropped out, and I think there's a couple of clubs around England and Europe in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one I saw the update on today from Romano was about Lazio not agreeing a salary yet and stuff like that.
But we can be sure that he's gone. That's pretty...
most likely. Although we were haggling over like 2 million with Torino for like 26 days before they moved on to another midfield target. So knowing these sporting directors, it'd get to an hour before the deadline and then they'll mess something up and the deal won't happen and he'll still be here.
Seagulls, huh? Seagulls.
You know, my problem is, right, I haven't heard anything in regards to Ben Chilwell. Nothing at all.
No, there is. There was today. I forgot who it was, but it looks unlikely that he's going to go now. So,
what a waste of time.
Seems like he does. It seems like he don't want to drop his wages. By the way,
but can you fault him? You can blame him. Just like Rashford, I'm telling you, the window will be closed, and
Rashford, you can't complain about you. I'm not saying he is complaining. By the way, I'm speaking hypothetically. You can't complain about not playing and stuff like that, yeah. And then when you've got an option to leave the club, like if a club comes in for you, yeah, then be so demanding about the wages. You want a certain amount, around about the same amount that you've got. Because if you're being stubborn on that, yeah, a club's got to go, all right, you aren't going to join us because you want a specific wage bracket. We can't afford that. We don't want to pay that for you because you've had so many injuries. So your current club isn't playing you, so we're just going to leave, and then you can just stay sitting on the sidelines for 6 months. I think his contract with Chelsea expires in 2027 because he got extended in 2023, didn't he, for about 4 years?
Yeah.
He needs to accept that he needs to reduce his salary, man.
I don't know. I mean, if
It's the only way he's got to get a move.
I still see.
And also, like, what are they offering him? If they are offering him like quite low wages, I don't know. Maybe like look for add some bonuses or some contracts or something like that.
What's he on now? I can't remember.
I don't know. Where do you,
Steve?
You are that. You.
Go ahead.
I think it's 200 to 300, right?
Yeah, because it's been one of the old signings, so definitely he's on high wages.
Is he earning that amount? Like 200? No, so. I don't think so.
Yeah, he was there for a while, so definitely one of the old players who are still on high wages.
Cannot be.
They extended him the second season of them being here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the other, if I can get the...
I don't think it's 6 figures. It might be 5 figures.
5 figures?
No, he's on more than 100 grand. I'm pretty sure he's on the higher end towards 200 to 300.
Yeah, I believe he's definitely on high wages.
Yeah, but like now Europe, the football is changing a little bit. Everybody is more conscious about salary caps and things like that. So he might like, yeah, again, it's a question of whether you want to play or you want to stick to the salary.
Yeah.
But knowing Chelsea directors, they will send him to under 15s. Be assured, like he will not be training with the team.
Oh, knowing our sporting directors, yeah, probably.
They did it with
Do you know what? Our sporting directors are probably trying to humiliate him even more by sending him to like the under-8s to be a coach or something. Hey, you're not going to play for us.
Yeah, anything is possible with this. Chilwell was
sorry for him. Like he's been very unlucky with the injuries, but it is time to move on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Danilo has finally, signed for Flamengo.
Oh yeah, I saw that from Romano, right?
Yeah, I think so. There's an image. So the Brazilian star has returned to Flamengo after leaving Juventus by mutual agreement. I think Juventus terminated his contract a few days ago. So Danilo is now with Flamengo at this moment. Big up to you, my man here. He said, let me read this comment real quick. JC said he might be waiting also for the Saudis. Who's that? Okay, Ben Chilwell. Real Gem said, since I am in the office typing, but if I talk, people in the office will hear me. Understandable, brother. I really appreciate your time. Not everybody will get a time to do that, but you still listening to what we got to say here. Next time, if you're off, remember, feel free to jump on. We always want to hear people jumping on and having to say on this platform. It's been very, very interesting. 20 of you watching live. Let's see, did you make it to 20 likes, Steven? Can you check for me if you get 20 likes? Let's see if we can hit the 20 likes before we bring the show to an end. We're still on it. If you're joining us here, we're still on it discussing some few transfer dealings, updates on Chelsea specifically. We got 70 likes right now. Let's see if we can, guys. If you haven't hit it, hit it.
I've got to as well, so I've just hit it. So we're up to 18 with my one.
Okay. Let's see if we can make it 20. We can do that. Yeah. Support the channel. That's the only way. We're not asking for super chat. We're not asking for anything. The only way you can support this platform is to like it, subscribe it, and then share if you want to. That's the way you can help this channel. We're trying very hard. It's not easy growing on the YouTube platform without some few support from artists. I haven't done a lot of collaborations, but I'm doing it the hard way. You get what I mean? I've cut corners in the past before. We didn't help the channel. It really destroyed the channel. But this time, no more cutting corners. We're going straight. We're hitting it hard. We're working it hard. We got to go it hard way and make sure we approach all the Chelsea fans out there on this platform, YouTube and X. We're doing that. We're doing that. We'll do it. It looks like a Chilwell is not going anywhere in this window. From Junior. Thank you very much, Junior, for that. So I don't know, guys, if you have any requests on what we want us to do on this platform, you can. Guys, if you follow, you can. If you're not following me, you have to follow me on X. Yeah, shoot me a message. You can message me on YouTube. Also, it will come to me. I respond to almost all my comments as soon as they come in. Also, you can follow me on X. Send me a message, request for things if you want something that you want to us to do on the show. We can talk to me, talk to me, and I'll make sure that happens for you. We're trying to have some more segments, some funny segments, some Q&A segments on this show as time goes on. So don't hesitate, reach out for me. I'm right there. I'll listen to you 100% here where you have to say. All right, we're still on. Let's see if we can get 20 likes. 20 likes, people. 20 likes. Let's go. 20 likes. Let's go. Let's hit that 20. 20. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Come on, show me what we got. What we got here, YouTube. Boom, we got it. 20 likes is right there. You guys are legends. You guys are legends. Yes, your man here, Nathan, Stephen G, and our big brother JC right there. They're all happy. They make this what it is here. And also, guys, if you're watching, we got 5 hours, we got 5 days, 4 hours, 80 minutes, and 0 seconds for the window to be closed. And let me give you updates on it. I'll let Stephen do that. Stephen do that talking. Stephen, give him the update on what we're doing on transfer deadline day.
Yeah. Like I said yesterday, obviously I'm going to repeat it now, but anyone who's been around for a while will be familiar with the fact that we do deadline shows every deadline day. We normally start roughly the same time, so that'll be about 5 p.m. UK, and we normally stream for about 7-8 hours, give or take. So to about 1 hour after the actual deadline, the deadline being 11 p.m. UK. So yeah, normally about 6-7 hours, something around about that sort of time. And then we cover pretty much all the big news. We don't always just cover the top 5 leagues in Europe in terms of obviously the Prem, La Liga, Liga, Bundesliga, and Serie A, I think I missed as well on that. But yeah, we do cover basically all of them, as well as any other leagues. And if there's a big name moving, we won't have to worry about the Saudi league this year because the Saudi window closes on Friday. We won't have to worry about the Women's Super League window. So that's another window less because that closes tomorrow. And like I said earlier, just quickly on that one, there is reports Chelsea might try and get a deal done for Kira Walsh from Barcelona before tomorrow's deadline.
Exactly.
So that'd be interesting.
Explain
outside of that,
Stephen, explain who is she? Explain to them.
Yeah, midfielder for England and Barcelona, but her contract expires in the summer. So who knows? Maybe Chelsea end up spending roughly another 1 million on the player. Who knows? That'd probably be roughly what Barca want, to be honest, because apparently we put an offer and they're not happy with it. But if not, if she's happy to join Chelsea, maybe we just wait till she's got to join on a free in the summer, similar to what we done with Lucy Bronze, really, in that sense. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, Monday, roughly our normal stream start time of about 5 p.m. We'll let you know for certain 1 or 2 days before. I'll remind Need to also post about it on Twitter, aka X, and all of that stuff if it changes so that you guys are familiar. So make sure you're following us on X/Twitter, whatever word you want to call it. For me, I still commonly use Twitter as the name for it. But yeah, make sure you're following us over there, Blueclouds Media, and then I'll get Need to put a post out maybe Sunday. If we don't stream on Sunday, I'll get Need to put a post out saying like our stream on Monday tomorrow start at and whatever time it is.
Exactly. So I'm sure you guys are Real Gents at 12 p.m. US. I'm not so sure. Is that his time? Real Gents,
not sure.
It's your time, 12 p.m. US. If it's 12 p.m. either he is in Vegas, so I'm not sure because my time is almost 1:45 p.m. right now. So
Mhm.
probably some few hours behind me, and I'm not sure if it's maybe Vegas time or some of the states in the US are a bit behind, like 3 hours behind.
Yeah, there's like 6 different time zones or something, isn't there?
Yeah, something like that. So I'm not so sure where his location is. Mine be located in the
Mhm.
I think EST, Michigan. So
I'll
that's
also
yeah.
need just quickly. I'd also add massive night in the Champions League tonight. It's the final day of the Champions League phase, which means
Yeah.
all the matches, all 18 of them, yes, 18 matches kick off at the same time. That is in an hour and 15 minutes, which is 8 p.m. UK time. So prepare for maximal chaos because there's going to be goals galore, most likely, and goals everywhere because you've got all 18 matches happening at one time to make it fair because it's the final day of the league phase. So they don't want to give anyone unfair advantage by doing some games one day and some games the next day.
Stephen, a
Same
question.
happened with the
Do,
conference.
are we not playing a game also on the deadline day?
Yeah, we're playing on deadline day, yeah.
Yeah, we're playing on deadline day, but I have my man with me today on I think on Monday. He won't be going
Yeah,
to
I'm
watch.
not there for that game. So I'm going to be here for the deadline day stream instead. But I said to you, I said, watch it be typical. The one time we have a game on deadline day, we'll sign someone on deadline day and I'll be at home.
Remember, we had Enzo Fernandez on deadline day. We're right here. We
man.
miss you.
That was long. That was a long day. That was a long window.
Oh Lord, yeah.
That
And then-
window probably took years off my life from the stress.
You guys are gonna see how things goes over here on deadline day. Very, very interesting, very intriguing, and we'll be having so many sources open on the screen, and we're looking at here, we're looking at there, we're looking at there, trying to get all the sources and see who is likely going out, who is likely coming in, and everything whilst you're home. Like, we don't look at Twitter, don't look anywhere. We got all the information on our screen. We got all the information on our screen.
Once we get it, you'll have it.
Yeah.
And you know me, bro. Sunday night until the very early hours, because you know me, my sleeping patterns all over the place. I'll create my document Sunday evening, and I'll probably be updating it with the latest until about 2-3 a.m. before I go sleep, and then I'll be straight back onto it when I wake up, updating it again, all over again on actual deadline day.
All right. So Real Gem said US is 5 hours behind England. Yeah, absolutely. My time is 5 hours behind England. They are ahead of us.
They're in Miami.
Yeah, he said it's in Miami. So how is he if it's 5 hours? Okay, from there, their time is 5 hours. Okay. Their time is 5 hours from there. And my time is 5 hours ahead. So I think either
I don't know. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, I don't get it, because if it's 5 hours, if I'm 5 hours ahead of 5 hours behind the UK time, and then he's Miami, and he's like, it looks like he's 2 hours behind me, so it's probably more than 5 hours. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see the time in Miami right now. Let me check the time in Miami. What it's saying. I know he said 12 p.m. right now. I don't know. It's weird. Let me cross check it. Very well. It says 1:49 p.m. right now in Miami, Wednesday Eastern time. I think we have the same time. Real James, I'm sure we have the same time. So your time and my time is the same. 1:49 right now, my time, and your time is 1:49. So I don't think you're behind me. We're both on the same time, 1:49. So 5 hours different, Steven. I think he made a mistake there with the time. But I understood him, yeah. But anyway, I want to thank JC. I want to thank my co-host Stephen G for making today's shows a reality, guys, and also all the crew, Red James Jr., JC himself, the man in the studio. I want to thank you guys. So Nehemiah for us, Rich Moneymaker, the Prince, and Rich Moneymaker, everyone, Sasuke Guna, the man himself, a Arsenal fan, a great Arsenal fan who came on the show to support the channel. Makim, and then now you Messam also. Thank you very much. And the man also himself, Festus. Thank you very much. Anyone that came on the show, DJ Sav. I've been trying to get hold of him. I think I lost him for a bit. Scholar United and man like what's his name again? Rally Tyler. Also, thank you guys all for coming on and taking part in today's show.
Thanks, Nick. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Real Jim said, what time is it in the UK? I can tell you the time. It's almost 7 o'clock. It's probably 6:51 right now. 6:51 in the UK. Yeah, he said 6:50 in the UK. 5 hours. Yeah. So I use my time, always calculated. I know it's like 9 more minutes to 7 o'clock in the UK.
A quick question, Stefan.
Yeah.
Who are we playing on deadline day?
West Ham.
West Ham United.
Oh, okay. Like, is it an away game or like at home?
No, it's a home game.
Okay.
I'm just not going to that one.
Yeah.
Nehemiah said, tell Scala Ganacho is going to Napoli. Ganacho is going to Napoli.
That's good news. Good news.
Good news.
Mathys Tel is starting for Bayern Munich tonight, apparently.
Yeah. Yes, my friend, how are you doing? He said, Happy New Year to you. If you're just joining us the first time this year, Happy New Year to you, and you deserve it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. Don't forget. He says, hey to everyone out here. Hey, everyone. Yeah. Big up to you. Tell more. I'm sure Tell more. That's the name. Big up to you. If you haven't joined our community, make sure you subscribe. Be part of it. Part of it, and you won't regret you did. All right, so we're running out right now. We've been here for an hour 52 minutes. We got eight more minutes to go. So, you guys, if you have any more questions, JC is here, Steven is here, I'm here myself. We can run it up just eight more minutes to make exactly 2 hours of live.
Yeah, I've got to go in a bit anyway, so that works out perfect.
Yeah, we got only 8 minutes. So, if you have any questions, drop it before Steven goes, before I go, and before JC also leave. In regards to transfer dealings, in regards to any other topic you have in your mind, it's just a bonus stream. We're done. We've gone through all the nitty-gritty of today's stream, but we've set 8 minutes aside just to wrap up. If you have any other random question, it doesn't have to do with Chelsea, because not everyone here is a Chelsea fan. Not everyone on this platform is a Chelsea fan. We have United fans, Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans on this platform, and then Everton fans also. So if you're part of us here, having a specific question regarding transfers, don't forget to drop it. He says the tail start tonight for Bayern Munich, and also there are games there. All the games will kick off at the same time, like Steven said, 3 p.m. Steven, right?
All they wanted was for him to admit, like, okay, I'm going, and he starts.
Nehemiah, you've been trying. If you don't connect your microphone, it's not going to let you in, because I can't let you in. There's no option there for me to let you in until you connect your microphone. That's the only problem right now it's asking for. I know you're trying.
Allow access for it, you mean?
Yeah. Do what, Steven?
You mean allow access for it?
Yeah. To allow access, because I don't see the option there for me to let you in the studio. It's not over here. It says you need to connect the microphone before you can add him to the studio. So if you don't connect the microphone, do you have an earplugs or anything? Just go in there, change it, and then the settings. It should be very easy. Nehemiah.
I can't remember how to do it now, so I can't help. But
Real James said, do a watch along for is Is this City game?
City game.
Man City game? Yeah, I've been doing watch along, but I'm trying to change a little bit of settings on my screen to make the watch along more interesting and engaging. The setup on my screen, I have to just redo my OBS. StreamYard that cannot provide what I want it to do. So the best option is to use OBS to do my live streaming for the watch alongs. I have to redesign everything differently where you can have the formation, the score line, and everything goes there, automatically. I have to get that thing done because StreamYard doesn't offer that option. So that's the reason why I haven't been doing much of I do some watch alongs, but it's just me and some other guys talking, but on the screen it doesn't offer much. But I'll put that there on my list, something to improve on. So I'll do that for you, my brother. It says Nehemiah, what are you writing here? I don't know. I don't know what happened to my microphone. Yeah.
Stephen, I read somewhere like Arsenal have inquired about Oli Watkins. I mean, that's kind of everybody's looking for a like striker, and it's strange because they didn't go for John Duran. They can go for John Duran as well.
Yeah, just like Nehemiah said 45 seconds ago, he says from Florian Plettenberg, he said very surprising Mathys Tel is in the FC Barcelona or Bayern Munich starting lineup, not Barcelona, Bayern Munich starting lineup tonight against Bratislava. What kind of team is that? We're there. So yeah. And then just like JC also said, Aston Villa form over timing of Arsenal for 60 million Oli Watkins bid. Aston Villa fume over timing of Arsenal 60 million bid. See, crying too. There's been a cancellation here. I don't know who they are. Who's the cancellation really going towards? Steven, you want to see this? Very funny. Let me get on the screen. How many more minutes we got, Steven? I said 8 minutes a while ago. What we got? Oh, can you hear me, Steven? All right, that one. I was like, who is this one going to? Who is it directed to? I have a feeling Delep will happen. He said, yeah, Nehemiah said, I have a feeling. Rich want to make us a big up update according to what Nehemiah, Rich Moneymaker, drop it before we got 3 more, 3 more minutes. Rich Moneymaker, drop it before we leave. Junior said, question, do you think Jorgensen will start against the West Ham United? I believe so. I think he will. Some kind of punishment to Sanchez for him to realize that he's costing us games. From what I'm reading and what I'm hearing, he might be the player to start against the Hammers.
I will be surprised.
I won't be surprised.
You know what he said in his press conference?
No say.
Yeah, he made mistakes. That means he will work harder in the training to be ready to play better next match, which means he's starting him next match.
Well, he's not going to throw him under the bus, is he?
But JC, what are you expecting? This is PL statement. He's not going to say, "I'm going to replace him with somebody else because he's shit. He's crap." You get what I'm saying? He PR, so he'll try to make it sound good, but behind the scenes, we all know who he's coming.
I don't care. Like, he can start anybody he likes. The setup should be proper, If he's going to again play high line, I'm telling you, and Jurgensen will struggle.
Absolutely. That high line, to be honest with you, what's the sense of playing that high line? I've said it many times. There's no need for him to play that high line. Rich Moneymaker said, according to my contact, if we lose to West Ham United on Monday, our coach will be in trouble with the sporting director. So we must not lose to West Ham United.
Yeah, so he's got to be in trouble with the guys that don't back him. Brilliant.
How can he be in trouble? He already said that he's not obliged to make top 4. Dude said he's not even obliged to make top 4. He's not entitled to make top 4, Rich Moneymaker. So how would he be in trouble? He says they told him he's not forced to make top 4, right? You just have to progress from where they were last season and try to make it close to top 4. So it's not really forced to make top 4.
But if you ask me, I mean the biggest the quick fix or the fastest way we can fix this team,
yes,
it's got nothing to do with the directors. It's down to Maresca to. I mean, he has been experimenting too much, you know. If you have this, maybe next stream we can do that.
Okay.
Is our last 7 games where we have only 1 victory, and we can discuss very quickly every game, what was the setup and what was the weakness in that setup, and why we ended up with the result not similar to the start of the season. So, like for example, City was high line. For example, against Arsenal, it was like 2 DMs and everybody defending, only Palmer fighting it out with like against Party and like 2 other midfielders, like really managing Palmer. And still we didn't have any creativity in terms of attack. So until we conceded, when we conceded, then he put in like Enzo, a more attacking minded midfielder to add, and then we equalized. So every game we can see it's down to certain things Maresca changed from the first half of the season. But maybe on some other streams, in future streams, we can just quickly run through the games. If you look at Crystal Palace, he was playing back 4 and using Cucurella as a overlapping fullback. And all attacks of Crystal Palace came with the long ball behind Cucurella, in the space behind Cucurella. And they ended up scoring. Again, it was not a high line, but it was still like huge amount of space because Achampong was on the other side and Colville was trying to cover for Achampong, and there was a big space there. Just lob the ball there and run, catch it, and counter attack. Every game it was like that, and he didn't change anything. It's not about changing substitutions. It's about changing that like what's going on the pitch. So I think like last 6 or 7 games, it's also down to Maresca what he's been experimenting. But fine, okay. I didn't expect us to win the league this season anyway. But top 4, at least top 4, we must.
Okay. Thank you very much, JC. This is where we wrap up on the show. Babe Roberts, Juan Sanchez, stay at number 1, and Iqbali doesn't like the criticism from the fans and social media. Well, it's free speech, absolutely freedom of speech. If he doesn't want criticism, then he can go and be at a different football club. Chelsea, it's a very, very good football club. We'll get new owners, right? Or even he can leave and then somebody else or Todd Bowley can buy his shares. It says the Tilt one's game time. Let's see if Maresca can convince Tel. That's all about time. And thank you very much, Rich Moneymaker, for the information here, and then Naomi Farewell. Thank you guys all for coming on. I'll say it's been a very, very interesting stream, and I thank you all for coming on. I always say, Lil Desperados,
hang on to hope.
Absolutely, hang on to hope. JC, hang on to hope. Hang on to hope, JC.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on to hope.
Enjoy the football.
Enjoy the football. Things will get better.
Yeah.
Up to Chelsea. Love you guys all. We'll see you guys again. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel well. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear,